Okay, let us start. Everyone try already? Rachel, Harmony, I'm not supposed to come and scold you. Never try.
I tried.
Try. Okay. Try. Good. Okay. Let us go back to the idea of hire purchase. You see, they write this word here. Hire purchase. So when you see hire purchase, you must remember you pay a deposit first. Then you still owe some money, but you take the camera first already. Okay? Then the money you owe, you will pay in installment. And the installment, the money you owe, usually will come with an interest. Because you owe money, so you have to pay more. End up you will pay totally more. So when we add up all this, usually it is more than the cash price. Okay? This is the whole idea. And it will be in your life next time when you continue to live on this earth. Okay? So the cash price is 470. Then Jasmine buy this camera on hire purchase. She pays a deposit. How much is the deposit? The deposit is 20% of the cash price. Okay? Then she paid the monthly installment of $22. This whole line means she paid for 24 months. Every month she paid $22. That is the money that she still owes after paying the deposit. Okay? This is the idea. Okay? So if I put it, this 20% is my deposit. This 24 times 20 is the installment. These two things adds up to be the final price that she pays. Okay? So first, let us find out how much she paid. She paid 20% of the original price. As deposit. This part is the deposit. Then she pays 24 months of $22. This part is the installment. So these two will add up to total how much she paid. Okay? So total amount she paid 20% of 470. Go, those haven't tried one, go and press your calculator. By right, all should have done already. Even give your time during the lesson. 24 times 22, 528. Okay? Oh, now I know. Jarius never do your homework. I tell you all there's a homework and I gave you all 5 minutes to do in class. Those finished one don't need to do at home. I am old, but not that old. Young, but not that young. Installment. Okay, Ken? So end up Jasmine paid $622 for the camera instead of buying it at $470. Then what they want you to finally calculate is the extra amount she pay as a percentage of the cash price. So we must first find what is the extra amount she pay. So the extra amount equals to 622 minus 470, because 470 was the cash price, but instead she paid 622. She ends up paying 622, buying with higher purchase. Okay, so she paid $152 extra. Then we are supposed to calculate this extra amount as a percentage of the cash price. So as a percentage of the cash price is the base. So the extra amount is 152. As a percentage of the cash price, my cash price will form the base. So my cash price is 470 and it forms the base. Then convert this to a percentage by multiplying 100%. $32.3%. Okay, so in real life also like that one. When you buy with higher purchase or you lend money, end up you are paying back a lot more money. 30%. It is almost like you can buy another 1/3 of a camera. Okay? So next time be wise with your spending of money. Can? Okay, then we want to go to another application already. That is the exchange rate. Then I leave this here for a while. You all finish up. Go to me. Hey, why you kick the chair? What did the chair do to you? Okay, for exchange rate, the idea, the story, or the why for such thing is because different countries use different currency. Malaysia use Malaysia ringgit, Singapore use Singapore dollar, Indonesia use Indonesian rupiah, rupee. So every China use yuan, Chinese yuan. Okay. So different countries, they have their own currency, and it is not directly the same. Meaning, McDonald's Filet-O-Fish may be sold here $1. Then in Malaysia, you don't buy it with 1 Malaysian ringgit because it is not equal. The money in each country is not equal. So Malaysia, you want to buy 1 Filet-O-Fish. If Singapore buy $1, Malaysia you may spend 3 Malaysian ringgit. Okay? Yes. So, go. Okay? So the currency, so the currency at different countries is not equal because the price you pay for certain object is more or less equal across the world. Okay? So you don't expect you buy here filet-o-fish for $1, you go Malaysia, then you buy with 1 ringgit. In the end, the value of it is like 30 cents of Singapore dollar. Okay? So every country, their currency is a bit different. So when we go to different countries, we have to change our Singapore dollar really better to split your
What did I do?
That is why Darius is sitting elsewhere. Then now you're also talking, split your up also. To be fair to Darius.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Hey,
So one more time I see you all looking below the table. Confirm is not doing good one. I don't care what is below your table, but it is not your math. Okay. So if you look at question 9, this time there are 3 countries involved. There is a Singapore dollar. Then there is a South African rand. Swedish krona. Okay? Then they will give you the different exchange rate. So where here, this equal sign, it means that 1 Singapore dollar is the same as 13.65 rand. 1 Singapore dollar is the same as 7.78 krona. Okay? So now you have the exchange rate between Singapore dollar and South African rand. Then you also have Singapore dollar to krona. But what they want now is to compare rand to krona. Okay? So if 1 Singapore dollar is the same as 13.65 rand, and you also know 1 Singapore dollar is 7.78 krona. With your understanding of equation, left and right being equal, can you see that left is the same as this, left is the same as this? Can you also see that that also means these two are also the same? Okay? Left is the same as right, when we write an equal sign, then they already tell us this is same as this, this is also same as this. Then these two are the same thing, means these two must be the same thing. Then from here you can have like that. Okay, this is my first step. It's not the final answer yet because they specifically want 1 krona is how many rand?
50.
Wow, you so fast. So how do I get to make my this one look like this one? Firstly, the krona is on the left, the rand is on the right. So I will switch their places first. If left is the same as right, it also means right is the same as left. Okay? Then They want 1 krona. But right now I have 7.78 krona. So from 7.78 krona to 1 krona, I need to divide my left by 7.78. Then when I divide my left by 7.78, I must do the same thing on the right so that they are still equal. Okay, this is your basic equation understanding. Left and right the same. Whatever I do on one side, I must do the same thing on the right hand side so that they are still the same. Okay, so to get to here, I need to divide by 7.78. Divide by 7.78 means this side I must also divide by 7.78. Then 13.65 divided by 7.78. I ask my calculator to do the work. My calculator say 1.7545. Did they say give it how many? Don't have. Okay. So if in the exam they never specify how many significant figure, you give to 3 significant figures. Then 1.75 rand. Your answer. For part A. Okay? Part A, all can. Okay, for part B, you have to understand what they are asking you to find or what they are saying. So, they say 1 kg of rice costs $3.49 in Singapore. It costs 24 rand in South Africa. It costs 30 krona in Sweden. Okay? So if everything is equal, balanced, then 1 kg of rice costs 3.49 in Singapore. It should cost 3.49 times 13.65 in South Africa. Okay? So 3.49 is how much in South Africa? Let us calculate. $1 is 13.65 rand. 3.49 in Singapore should be equals to 3.49 times 13.65 rand. So by right, it should cost 47.64 rand. Okay? So in South Africa, by right, if the price is all the same across the different country, 3.49 is 47.64 rand. But right now, this 1 kg of rice, the same amount of rice, only costs 24 rand in South Africa. And in Singapore, it costs 3.49. So by right, 3.49 is 47.64. So is rice cheaper in Singapore or in South Africa? South Africa. Okay? Because South Africa is only 24 rand. But 3.49 is 47.64 rand. So if we compare rand to rand, the same amount of rice in Singapore is so more expensive.
No.
Huh? No, why?
Because it's on a deal right now.
Ah. Okay. So before any discount, it costs more in Singapore. It costs less for the same thing in South Africa. Okay? So with the same thing, we can also compare Swedish and Singapore. So $1, okay, this one tells us, let me write a conclusion. Rice is more expensive in Singapore than in South Africa. Okay? Then by the same way, $1 is 7.78 krona. $3.49 will be equal to 3.49 times 7.78. Then it should cost 27.15 krona. Okay? So 3.49 is 27.15 krona. But then in Sweden, they are selling the rice for 30 krona. Meaning, if only compare Singapore and Sweden, who sell it more expensive? Sweden. Because Sweden selling it at 30 krona. When if they sell Singapore price, they should only sell at 27.15. Got listen or not? Then understand or not? Okay? So Sweden, spell wrongly. Sweden more expensive than Singapore. Okay? Okay. So the numbers, end of the day, math, the numbers is to help you compare, help you think. But the thinking process, the decision, all this is the real thing about mathematics. Okay, if everyone understand, we continue to question 10. Same lah, all these things will be on the YouTube. You not done. Because you're talking about sing song. Thinking about sing song. Yes. Okay, those who are a bit faster, look at question 10. Try to go and understand what they are talking. Try to solve for A. Try to do for B. Read the question, try to understand what they are saying. Sharon, Singaporean, go to Japan. She can buy from Singapore or she can buy from Japan something. Then they tell you this thing, 29,650 Japanese yen. And they tell you this Japanese yen is same as this amount of Singapore dollar. Okay? If these two are the same, then they ask you to form a exchange rate in this manner. This is the story. Jairus, conveniently sit there thinking I forget. Tiara, you also always talking. Maybe sit you with Hassan. Go and talk to Hassan. And Ari, go and see. Good. Try. The question is there. Try to put on a piece of paper. Hassan, time to do work. Ari, time to do work. Think, practice, write down. I purposely one. Like sitting seesaw. Hey, question 10. Blah. Try, think. What are they saying? Think hard. Hey, why? What are you doing? Very long. The sheet is very long.
It's as big as it. Unleashing the beast. Let it all out.
How many toilet bowls do you use?
How many family do you use?
Hello. Nothing. Think, go and do, practice. The more you use your brain, the more easy it gets when you use your brain. The more you just don't use, just wait, then you will find it very difficult to use your brain. My turn. He's back.
Oh, the shit. Tastes like chocolate.
Chocolate lah.
Next time bring Darius. He very interested in the flavor.
Give me a taste. Just the taste.
Wow.
Really the taste.
We get finish. Finish already. Question 10. Okay, the most important piece of information you need for part A is 29650 Japanese yen is equivalent to 294 Singapore dollars. So if I want to write it in this form, how many dollar equals to how many yen, then I equate them, no? They are equal, ma. So I will write 294 Singapore dollar. Singapore dollar, you can use this sign. You can also write as 294 SGD. Okay. But which one we use? It will be better if we use the same as what the question used. So if the question says Singapore dollar, then to be safe, you also write Singapore dollar. Lor. That is the safest when you don't know what to use. Okay? So 294 Singapore dollar is equals to 29650 Japanese yen. Then they want it in the form 1 Singapore dollar is how many yen. So from 294 to become 1, I divide by 294. So 1 Singapore dollar is equals to 29650 divided by 294.
Is 100.85. I think.
100.85. Very good.
Yeah, I did it.
You did it.
Yeah, I did it right.
Good.
For now.
100.85 yen.
Yes. 100.85 yen. Every 1 Singapore dollar is 100.85 Japanese yen. Okay? So we